I'm Peter Dam. Favorite movie? Raging Bull. Directed by Martin Scorsese. Sazy. I like it because of its devotion to character, but still being stylized. It's very inspiring. From a director's standpoint, the movie's kind of depressing, but it's great. I still have to see Italian American, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, Who's That Knocking at My Door, and Bringing Out the Dead. Also, the best movie I saw this summer would be Cemetery Man, because it was a zombie movie, and kind of like Evil Dead, but then it got weird and it was very subjective and a lot like an Edgar Allan Poe story. So it was really cool. I don't know what kind of movie I'll do this summer. Hopefully a narrative movie, perhaps dealing with the loss of self in modern society.
Hey guys, my name's Dave. My favorite movie is Lord of the Rings and the director is Peter Jackson. I like it because in spite of all the special effects and the action and all that cool stuff, at the end of the day it's still a human story that interests everyone. My favorite movie that I've seen this summer is Heathers, and I like it because of the ambience that it creates and because of its use of colors. I mean, it has a lot of red, and for me red represents ketchup, and I love ketchup. For my final project, I think I'm going to make a narrative movie, which is going to have a lot of violence, a lot of sex, a lot of cool camera angles, a lot of cool editing, and a lot of underlying meaning. So
shut up, you stupid hobbit!
Down, Smeagol! Down, Smeagol! Down!
My name is Melissa Bloom. My favorite movie is Stay, directed by Mark Foster. He also directed Finding Neverland and Monsters Ball. Stay was my favorite film because there was no boundary between what was real and what wasn't.
Oh, and hey, I also want to see King Kong and Heavenly Creatures by Peter Jackson.
Get away from here!
The most interesting film I saw this summer had to be The Heathers because it used a lot of red, and if you add white to red, it makes pink, and pink's my favorite color. I'm still deciding between a narrative film or an experimental film for my final project.
Hi, there we go. Hi, my name is Patrick Berry, and my favorite movie is Rudy, directed by David Anspaugh. He also directed Hoosiers. I really like this movie because I'm a big Notre Dame football fan, and I think it's a great story as well. It's a story about determination that can be applied to a lot of situations in life. As I mentioned earlier, David Anspaugh also directed Hoosiers, which is another great sports movie, and I really like his work. I think the best movie I've seen so far this summer has got to be Heathers. I think the director did an excellent job of portraying feelings and emotions through color, especially the color red. He really showed passion, and he showed power transfer between characters by using the color red. But that's just my opinion. I haven't really decided yet, but I'll probably be making a narrative for my final project.
Patrick, 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 Patrick.
Tell me when you're going. Oh. I'm Brendan. My favorite film is The Count of Monte Cristo, directed by Kevin Reynolds. It's my favorite film because the story is just so engaging. It's a timeless classic, one might say. Maybe not. Kevin Reynolds also directed Waterworld. I've heard good things about that movie. My favorite movie of the summer? Heathers. The movie is like a pie. The story is like the crust, but the colors are the delicious fruit filling, especially red. For my final film, I have a vision for a strong narrative, maybe with a slice of experimental pie.